then it's time for us to just put the imperial hat back on to say, we're going to govern those countries if you're incapable of governing yourselves, because enough is enough. We're done being invaded.
Because our own national security risk is at stake.
Exactly.
National security interests are at stake.
You can say that about pretty much all of Africa. They're incapable of governing themselves and benefiting their citizens because the governments there are all about looting and pillaging and lining their pockets and going shopping in Paris instead of actually making their country a better
People on the left are going to watch this. They're going to say, wait a minute, Eric Prince is talking about being a colonialist again.
Absolutely.
The audacity. I don't blame him. I blame our government. I blame Akufo-Addo, Tinubu, Nyasingbe in Togo, the Cameroon president, the Congolese government, Ruto of Kenya, and the rest. I blame all of them. You just heard what this man said. You need to share this video. We've been telling you that they are not yet done with imperialism, colonialism. They've just given us a break and placed us in a perpetual weak state. Weak economically, weak militarily, and disunited so that they can easily come back anytime they want. He said it is high time they need to put back the imperial hat and say they are going to govern or recolonize Africa because they are tired of being invaded. He said it just like we are just piece of good here that anyone can just jump on. And he gave out his reason. He said because our leaders, let me mention them again, Akufo-Addo from Ghana, John Mahama, all of them who came after Kwame Nkrumah, Yadema and his children in Togo, Ruto in Kenya, Tinubu in Nigeria, and the rest. He said these leaders are not interested in leading their nations, or they are not capable of leading their nation in a way that will better the life of their citizens. He added that these leaders are only interested in looting the nation, filling their pocket, go to Paris to enjoy life with their family. Look at how African leaders have become object of disgrace, an instrument of shame to the rest of the world, to the extent that this one is calling on his people to come back to recolonize us or to regovern us. First of all, let me reply this guy first before I turn to our leaders. When you people came to this continent, you did not see nations. You saw kingdoms. Then you turned these kingdoms into nations. There were solid governance system here before you came. You turned it into political system. You came to this continent and saw kings and queens. You turned our kings into palace chiefs. Now you've given us thieves, murderers, looters, and robbers as president to lead us. You are the cause of the mess we are in today. Now our youth are running to your country for survival, and you term it, they are invading you. You've given us a constitution that protects thieves in government, constitution that protects wicked souls in leadership position. You've given us a system that put a young hungry man into prison for stealing sardine in the supermarket, but protect looters and robbers in government. A system that protects those who rob the nation on industrial scale, but send hungry citizens to prison because of sardines stolen in the market. I am not in any way endorsing stealing, but truth must be established. And whenever good African leaders emerge to lead their people rightly, they are assassinated by who? You people. Who told you we can't govern ourselves? You are the same people standing in the gap, taking down good leaders to maintain looters and robbers and thieves in office. What happened to Patrice Lumumba, Sylvanus Olympio, Gaddafi, Thomas Sankara, Kwame Nkrumah? What did you do to these good leaders? And you are here blaming us for what you are responsible for. Listen, Africans, they are not yet done. That is why they are not allowing us to produce our own weapons. You see their military base surrounding us today. It is a gradual process to overpower us one day. Instead of few Africans to think the majority are in church preparing to go to heaven. What a sad reality of Africa.